Hello everybody, it's me again, Rubbish Beer Review Man, and I'm back today for yet another episode of Rubbish Beer Reviews. Now today we're going to be trying a beer which I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce. In a kind of very English style accent, I'm going to call it Belgian Peches. Yeah, it looks like it's in French. Belgian Peches. It's the French word for peach. And this beer is not French, it is Belgian, obviously, as it says Belgian on it. And what can I say about this beer? I bought it in Kazakhstan, not in the city where I live, but in Almaty. It's a rare beer in Kazakhstan. It's the first time I've ever seen it. It cost the grand sum of 760 tenge, which is a lot more than a normal beer that you buy, in the corner shops in Kazakhstan. It's probably around, I would say, 4 or 5 times more expensive than your standard beer. But it's still not much. 760 tenge is around $2, less than $3 basically. And I don't know anything about this beer. It comes in at 3.5% on the Richter scale. Talking of Richter scales, I actually was involved in an earthquake, a very minor earthquake recently, but it's a common thing here in South Kazakhstan. You regularly get these kind of minor earthquakes where you sort of shake around a little bit, but fortunately that's all that happens. And you might notice here it's got like a little boy peeing, which makes this beer very appetising, just what you want when you're about to drink a beer. Some urine, lovely. As you probably know, Brussels is famous for this kind of statue of this peeing boy. And I decided to stick it on the beer. Okay, let's crack it open. So there's one more thing to add. This beer is properly from Belgium. It's not made under license in Kazakhstan. It's imported to Kazakhstan. There's no Russian or Kazakh anywhere on the label at all. Okay. Yeah, it smells like a beer. Can't smell any fruit, which is interesting considering it's a peach flavoured beer. Let's pour it out. It's only a small bottle this, so I've pulled out my small glass. Okay. It looks pretty standard. There we go, that's all going to get in there. Okay, let's give it another smell now that I've poured it out. Okay, a little bit of fruit's coming out there. I wouldn't really say peach as such, but some kind of fruit flavour, but only a mild hint. Not like when I was drinking the craft beers, the English craft beers. They really did smell fruity. This doesn't. Okay, let's give it a go. Ooh, that's not good. No, that's not good. That's strange. I don't like that at all. Really don't like that. I wouldn't say it's taste of peach. And it's certainly not a normal beer. It's really sweet. Too sweet. A bit like a shandy, maybe? It's not a good beer. It's a bit sickly. It's too sweet, it's sickly. Not really much of a taste of beer going on. Not really a taste of peaches going on, even though it's supposed to be a peach beer. This is interesting because if you've watched all my beer reviews, I've been really generous with basically all the beers. I've been far too generous. And I think probably the lowest I've ever given a beer is probably about a 5. Not 100% sure, but I think probably about a 5. I normally kind of like to give 8s, 9s, occasionally 10s. But I have to say, all those beers I've tried so far, I can't say I've disliked them as such. A lot of them have been tasteless, kind of lacking something, but this is the first beer that I've tried where I can actually say, no, I don't like this. It's actually a bad beer. I'm kind of glad it's a bad beer, because I'm kind of sick of trying all these kind of average beers. At least it's something different, and I can just sort of, you know, say, don't like it. I've been waiting for a bad beer for a long time, and I found one. Yeah, like I say, it's too sweet, doesn't taste of peaches, doesn't really taste of fruit at all, but it tastes of something chemical, I don't know, something not quite right. Can't taste the beer. It's like a kind of bad shandy. So I'm going to give this, I'm just thinking how low should I go with my rating. I'm going to be kind to, I'm not going to give it a 1, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. If it was a 1, it'd be, you know, shocking, and I just wouldn't be able to drink it. It's not as bad as that, but it's just not a good beer. Really, you know, avoid the Belgian Peches. And when I was in the shop, I think there was another flavour they had as well. I went for the peach one, but I'm pretty sure there was another one. I can't imagine that's going to be any good either. So we're going to leave it at that. Finally had my first really bad beer. 2 out of 10 for the Belgian Peches. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.